This is day one of me recording myself without editing the video. So, how you see it is exactly what's being presented. Kind of scary, but we're going to roll with it. I might ask two questions. Well, one, why, and then two, why I'm in the bathroom. I'm going to address the bathroom one first. I'm currently in Seattle, Washington on a long layover. And these days it seems like Marriott and a few of these places don't really put normal lighting in here anymore. Like the best lighting is in the bathroom, but actual lighting in the ceiling is like scarce. It's like a bunch of lamps. So here we are. The best lighting is in this bathroom and it's really good, to be honest. I'm guessing they're banking on natural lighting from the sun, but it is currently around 2:50 a.m. in Seattle, Washington right now on I don't even know what that, January 14th. I'm so messed up with my days. And that brings reason number one why I'm here. I have, well, I don't even think, I think it's three reasons overall now. There are three things you're wondering. I don't know. Anyway, I've been on a 40-day journey. I didn't realize it would be almost like basically exactly 40 days from the time I left America to the time I came back into America. Where, like, I don't think I want to necessarily talk about the entire trip while I'm in this video. I think it's just a lot hitting me being in America again. And, oh, I'm getting off track already. Anyway, the point of why I'm making these videos is I feel I have a calling to speak more. I think we all have our own gifts and we use them differently or not at all. I think I've been using my gift through real estate, but in reality, it's like I talk about real estate and then I have a one on one call with you. And then that's when the real magic happens, is during the one on one call. It feels like real estate is just the almost a clickbait to the real joy I can bring to people, which is crazy to think about. Um, I've been preaching passive income for a long time, and my new thing I want to teach and preach is passive stress. Um, Passive income is beautiful, but if you are slaving away to get it in a way, um, and you have passive income, but you're not fulfilled at all, what does it even matter? That's what I guess I've learned overall. It's like, what does wealth, money, um, all of that matter when you don't feel good from the inside out? You know, you look good on the outside, but what does it matter when you don't 100% feel good? Like there's something that feels misaligned in your life. Like it's like not nothing is seriously wrong, but something's off and you can't put your finger on it. And that's what I've been experiencing. And that's what kind of led me on my journey um, for a while now, for my spiritual journey. And I got to the point. Also, I'm trying to get better at speaking in general because then I just go off on tangents or I forget that I'm talking to the camera and then I go into my head. And this is the whole reason. So if you're going to go on this journey with me, you're agreeing to not judge me and you're agreeing to, wait for the pause. If you got ADHD, take a second, fidget with something, and then if I start talking again, come back, okay? because I am learning. I feel is the goal one day, and I feel in my spirit is to be able to truly help people through my YouTube videos. And part of that is me, I hate saying this way. Shit. It sounds like a whole bunch of water was just coming down. But I'm guessing that's plumbing for you. Whoa. I think somebody just used the toilet. That is hilarious. I wonder if they can hear me. Anyway, it doesn't matter as long as I can hear myself. Um, but yeah, that's the goal. Is me getting better speaking. And that way my videos are so effective for the right person. I feel like they're effective right now, even in the chaos. But because of who I am, I just like to do things a little bit better. So this is day one of me speaking and not going to edit any of my videos. Like, if I edit, it's because the camera died and I had to connect a new video, something like that. But nothing snippet, me trying to be damn near perfect. That's just exhausting. And it's easier to do with short form content, and I will continue to do that with short form content. But yeah, I think one thing I am going to do right now, and again, bear with me, is I'm putting my phone on Do Not Disturb because, of course, as soon as you get started, that's when distractions happen. As soon as you get started, and it's like 5 emails just came through, like 6 emails just right now came through right now. So, 1 second while I do that. Movies. Yep, there it is. The phone stopped recording. So I guess I will be doing that. What y'all want to talk about? All right. I'm in Seattle over a long way out. So I think I'm just going to talk about what I'm feeling right now. And if it leads me to on a journey or talking about my trip, then it goes there. So I'm here. I landed in America and a lot of feelings hit me. I've been gone for almost 40 days. That's a lot of days. That's a lot of days of a different type of air, a different type of people, a different type of food, different type of water, like to shower with, different types of accommodations and amenities. Like I've been in Asia where they take their shoes off. Literally, like in Bali, you take your shoes off to go into any establishment. Japan, most establishments either have shoes for you, but in Bali, they don't even have shoes for you. Like you're just like if you don't got no socks, that's fine, and you just get used to it, and it was freeing. And then transition back to Japan. But I'm staying with my friend from military. We were stationed together in Korea, so staying with her, and she's still in, you know. So it felt like a mini transition back to reality with normal things, but still in a different country. And now I'm here. I went to go. I got hopped out of bed, and I was like, okay, where's my slippers? And then I had to realize I'm not in Asia anymore. They don't provide slippers. Just a little thing. I went to go look for the extra amenities like the toothbrush and stuff, and I realized back in America, they barely provide that stuff anymore. And I'm just looking at the basicness of, I'm not gonna say America, but like the difference in amenities, I guess. And I'm not even gonna say like amenities in hotels, amenities in life. I got so used to every time I get a coffee in Bali, they would give me a small little cookie, what they call like a biscuit, every single time if I got coffee or a tea, every single time. And I would just be so happy for some reason because it's like a quick little dessert every single time I order coffee that I didn't even like actually have to pay for. Little shit. I've come to the conclusion that I can't live here anymore. Like, I can't live in America anymore. And it's so hard to say out loud because that means I will have to start all over in everything in some capacity, or I will have to end what I'm doing in America in some type of capacity. I'm not really scared because I'm the person that can do legit almost anything, but I'm an empath and an energy reader. And I hate disappointing people. And I feel like me taking care of me and doing what's best for me in my life is going to disappoint so many people on one hand. But me moving forward into a new reality only exposes what can be done. I think of it like me leaving the military. I didn't get like a lot of hate from my leaders, but they're like Joy, you're supposed to be the example. Like you you help everyone that's in your unit. Like everyone looks up to you. What's going to happen when you leave? Like they're not going to have anybody. And they put so much pressure on me by congratulating me down there. It's like a compliment, to be honest. But they don't realize I outgrew this journey in my life, that path in my life, that version of me in that life. The version of me that would give my absolute all to the military died. And you're talking to at that time an expired version of that person that I used to be. That person expired, spoiled, rot. uh Gone, perish item. But anyway, so it wasn't until I told you know, only because I had opportunity to sit with myself that I got to be like, Chief, who takes care of me? Nobody. I take care of everybody else. They don't, most of my airmen at that time had zero idea what I was going through with leadership internally, like in a flight or outside of work or whatever it case may be. No, nobody knew. Nobody cares as long as things that just keep going the way it goes, as long as you continue to be the workhorse, as long as you continue to take care of everybody else, like everything's good. And I just couldn't do it anymore. Like, who takes care of me? And then I realized I take care of me. And me no longer fit here anymore. I might be great at it, but I'm on autopilot. My heart and my soul is no longer in it. And that's how I feel about my business right now. Of being a realtor in the United States. I think this version of me has died. And it's so scary to say publicly because it's partly my livelihood. Does it take away from what I know? No, I know a lot. I want to help people. But again, who helps me? Nobody. And, this, you might be like, where's your family? Where's your friends? Where's this? Where's that? I mean, I got people around me, but can they help me? No, not one person. Not one person can help me. Like, there's not many people I can call on I need a large lump sum of money because, you know, 9 deals fell through, which is the reality of 2025. 9 deals fell through. The, yeah, total of 9. So hard times were coming in this expensive behind economy that's only getting more expensive. And I realized and I looked around, I'm like, man, I do so much for everybody else. But if I needed at least $1,000, I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. If I needed help with my mortgage, not one person around me could help me. And you might like, well, that's financial. But I'm like, even motivation wise, it's like, dang, that sucks. That's all I hear. That sucks. I wish I could help. Dang, that sucks. I wish I can help. But when it's time for me to help, joy, I need this. I'm like, I don't know if I got it. Can you just give me something? And I'm like, okay, I am behind on my mortgage. I am behind on all this and this and that, but I will still help you. And I help and I give and I give and I give. And I'm just at this point in my life where I want to give to myself right now. So I took that. I took it. I bought a one-way ticket to Bali. It was supposed to be after all of my closings. So, because again, I do care. Some unfortunately did not close on time. So they didn't get the best experience that I wish I could have given them if I was local. But I had to be okay with that because I had to save again me because like it's different with entrepreneurship versus the military. I can let things fail a little bit more in the military, get yelled at, nothing's truly life or death, with paperwork. Or, the money's still gonna come. I can't let me expire, perish, poof, be gone, give up as an entrepreneur. I can't. My livelihood depends on it. So I have to operate the business whether I'm good or not, whether I am physically well or not, whether I'm spiritually well or not, whether I'm mentally well or not. I'm not complaining. It's just facts. I would rather be in these problems instead of military or 9 to 5 problems. I really do. So I'm not complaining. It's just an adjustment. And this is part of learning. But I'm also learning that this is just the beginning of my journey. For some reason, I always knew I was not going to always be a realtor in the United States or just in general. I knew this was like temporary. This is like my transition period out the military. It has made me an epic businesswoman. It has made me a great marketer. It has made me a community organizer. I can gather people like pretty easily these days. I'm so confident in my abilities as a businesswoman and as a leader that I truly do feel like I can do almost anything. And I proved that to myself by booking this one-way flight and I departed America November 29th, 2025. And again, today is January 14th, 2026. I'm very proud of me. Like, there's not too many people that tell me they're proud of me. And not that I need it, but it's good to just say it out loud sometimes. I hate that I'm crying right now. And I said it no editing. I normally don't wear mascara, but and this is a brand new mascara. So I hope that it's a good brand new mascara, and then that it doesn't like leak. I don't see black right now, so that's good. All right, cool. It doesn't leak. But anyway, it's like when I said it out loud just now, it's like I heard it. And that's really what I've been working on. The one second, get some tissue because this hand ain't doing it. You know, like why? I'm in the bathroom. Think I for toilet paper. Nothing. I don't wear a foundation like that. This is also very vulnerable because I used to say I hate crying, but I understand now that when I cry these days, it's like crazy confirmation of me like hitting a new level and crossing over to a new version of me. And I'm basically mourning the old version of me. And so I no longer look at these tears as weakness as I have in the past. It's almost like milestone checkpoints. Hey, damn, you did that. It's just confirmation. That's all. All right. So I'm going to try to get through what I was saying without boo-hooing. Again, I don't rebuke the tears. I just want to say what I got to say. I'm sorry for sniffling, but it got to happen. All right. That's what I've been working on for these past 40 days is hearing me, hearing my voice in this busy, chaotic, materialistic world. And my goal was to shut down and reprogram me, reprogram my nervous system, reprogram the way I speak to myself, reprogram my thoughts, reprogram the way I love. That's been a big one. Oh my God. This is why I don't do this stuff. This is exactly why. If I actually start talking about me, this is what happens. It's so much easier to help other people. And I get that this is very therapeutic because once I cry about it once, I'm not going to keep crying about it. But that just goes to show you how much I do not let out, or nor have the opportunity to let out. I'm just mad that it's coming out right now. Like, I could, but I guess that's how much I don't really say the stuff out loud. Maybe that's why my spirit is leading me to do this. It's like my own therapy session.
You probably think, like, well, just go to therapy. I've been there, done that. There's some things that you honestly just got to work out from the inside out. And normally I would never post this. But I'm so mad because I committed to this. That this would be day one. And it would be so inauthentic to not post it. And I'm striving to be my most authentic self and to start my journey back home as my most authentic self. Like, reintroduce me almost. I've been showing it, thank goodness. And if you don't follow my stories at all, I've been showing it. You've probably seen a transformation. Like, I'm just more free. I smile more. I laugh more. I talk freely. I dance, for goodness sake, and actually post it. And it's not just for some like trendy video, but like dance just because. Just break out in a song just because. I really feel like I healed my inner child during this trip. And now I'm able to actually, one, love better, but more importantly, receive love. If people who are not obviously my family or friends, but like strangers, try to show me love, I would not 100% believe it or recognize it because I'm just used to not receiving it. I came on this journey knowing that was an issue. In a later video, I could probably tell you how I knew, like why I knew. It goes way deep, like where the realization came from. I want to take this off because I really want to blow my nose and I don't want it to be loud. This is wild. I really hope day 2, which is tomorrow, is not gonna suck like this. All right, where was I? Yeah, I did not know how to receive love. I did not 100% trust men to just openly want to be nice to me without wanting things from me. The list can go on. And I definitely got better at it for sure before coming here, week before coming on the trip. But I think it's one thing to say it, then there's another thing to feel it. I think my body language is even showing you right now how open I am. That's how my chest feels right now. My heart just feels like it's like it feels like there's a space right here, and it's just so welcoming. And it's like to receive and to give. That's how it feels right now. That's how it's been feeling, let's say, for a couple weeks at this point. And I think anybody who has come in contact with me in these last couple weeks that I feel safe around, maybe don't even know completely, can probably see that in me, just how open I've been. And this is how I want to say. I want to stay this way, and I will stay this way because it's my most authentic self. A lot of us have been programmed to be hardened, to not feel safe, even when there's like no evidence that this person is not safe or this place is not safe. Our guard is just up. My shoulders hyped up and tense. These days, I just meditate. I just meditate 3 to 5 breaths and I just open up. And I'm just releasing anything negative, breathing in positivity, exit negative energy, positive energy, negative energy, positive energy. Wow, it's my life changing. I'll let you know I don't do drugs per se. I might take a gummy, like if I need some sleep or something like that, like at nighttime, but like no drugs during the day. I actually stopped drinking alcohol in August 2025. And again, that's a whole nother story. But the clarity I have, you can see it in my face, my skincare, my body. The moment I stopped drinking alcohol, it's like everything got better. But that's a whole nother story. I just want y'all to let y'all know I'm not on something. When I started speaking about the woo-woos and stuff like that, no, this is so pure and authentic. And I just wish this peace for everybody else. It was like I was already starting to feel it before I left. And that's what gave me the audacity to buy this one-way ticket. And that's what gave me the audacity to just keep going day after day after day after people keep asking me, when you coming back? And for once in my lifetime, I said, I don't know. As a person who plans everything, everything, I am a planner. I am the person in the group. That is I, and I am her. I plan everything. I plan nothing for this trip. The most I gave myself was a plane ticket and a hotel. So the plane ticket came probably a month out, and the hotel came probably a week out because I was like, I got at least got like do something. But after that, I must have went to like 5 different hotels or 7. Yeah, I don't even know how many. Anyway, I booked things day of. I'm in Seattle right now. I landed yesterday at 9, almost 11 o'clock. I don't know what happened. I did not have a rental car booked. I didn't have a hotel booked. I didn't have nothing booked, and I landed here. We landed. I finally got service again. Went on booking.com and booked my hotel when I landed. I was like, this looks good. 0.7 miles from here. Book. Then I'm waiting on my bag. So I'm like, my bag taking a little while. Let me order my rental car right now. Do, 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 do. Rental car booked. That's how I live my life right now. I am so present. It doesn't make any sense. Every single thing I do is so intentional in that moment. If I'm speaking to you, I'm beyond intentional in that moment. Attention's on you. And I'm not thinking about other things that I cannot control. There's a lot I want to say. I don't necessarily want to go on a crazy tangent today. I think I did good for day one. This video seems long already. And I think I did good for day one. So I think I'm gonna wrap this up. If I could wrap up what I believe the message was out of this was is free yourself. Fight for yourself, hear yourself, and yourself will answer. Love on you. Tell yourself you're proud of you. Cause he or she needs to hear it more than ever. And they don't need it from the outsiders. They need it from you. That's the deepest shit ever. Like, yeah. They need it from you. They need you to believe it so they can believe it. And you might be like, well, who's they? I'm telling you, that's a whole nother conversation. I feel like my spirit is lining me up to really express everything that's in my head, all the things that's helped me through these videos. But I don't want to overwhelm. So I'm just going to do this day by day. So today is day one. I am so sorry for the crying session. It is what it is. Um, the sooner I get used to making these videos, I think the more powerful they will be. So I appreciate anyone who's along for the journey. Y'all need something from Seattle? I can't put it in my suitcase. I got charged almost $400 in overages in my bags. What a blessing. What a blessing to have $400 to put towards freaking overage fees after already paying for the bag itself and the plane ticket and the taxi. What a blessing to have $400 dedicated towards my overages. That's how you gotta start looking at things in life. What a blessing. My cell phone bill, $465. What a blessing to have $465 towards my cell phone bill that gave me ultimate access in other countries, internet calls so I can stay on top, calls, text, so I can stay on top of my business in America. What a blessing. An expensive blessing. I don't know how much I spent on this trip. Maybe one day I will calculate it. But what a blessing to not know how much I spent on this trip. Everything. I'm so grateful for everything. I'm grateful for this cell phone that has amazing quality. I'm grateful for this lighting, that it was at least one spot in here, because if not, I would have had to go out in the public to go to try to find good lighting. I'm grateful for this shirt I just bought. It was 1,500 yen. It's so comfortable. I just, I was, what's it called, dilly dallying terminology. My friend dropped me off at the BX and the military base exchange. It's like basically a mini mall on base. And I saw a bunch of like women, children who clearly are not in the military, but they're on a military base, which means they're dependents. I just saw them and I was like, wow, this is so, I'm so grateful to be able to dilly dally in the BX like I've seen civilians do for the longest. And now I'm on the other side of it. And it was great. It was great to just like do nothing. And I bought a bunch of lipstick. And I must have spent like an hour just like finding little shit and just being free. I got some mascara. I got some things that she may have needed. Like she was just talking about it. And got the surprise when we had lunch. It felt good to dilly dally like a normal civilian and just buy the little shit that you actually want. It felt good to dilly dally down the street like this in 40 days. Just do 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 do. No real agenda. I'm gonna take that same energy back to Philly. It just be cold. I don't like to be cold. It was easier in Bali, dilly dally. Japan, I'll step out her door for 2 seconds. I'm like, it's too cold. I'm dilly dally in this house. I just can't do the cold. That's how I know I'm meant to be somewhere warm. I'm meant to be somewhere warm 100% of the time. The way my skin looked, it was like kissed by God. The way, like, I was shrinking just naturally because I wanted to be outside. I was outside, not partying, not drinking, just dilly dallying. Who knew dilly dally could be an exercise? Hmm. And yeah, this is what happens. I guess I'm comfortable because I'm already just chit chatting, y'all. Leave your comments if you got it in there. If you have any questions of anything that I about anything I just discussed or talked about, if you have comments, if anything resonated with you, feel free to share. I'll be doing this on other people's YouTube pages. I'll be giving paragraphs like, "Girl, I did the same thing." Da 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 da. Feel free, express. Just let it out. If no one ever sees it, doesn't even matter. Just express. Sometimes that's all you need. This felt good. I feel so good right now. Like if it was like if my heart was here, like that little circle and that opening, it's like here now. I feel so open. I feel good. I'm learning from one of my people I follow on YouTube. Her name is Energy. She spells it with an I, and INNGER, energy, something like that. And long story short is her favorite saying, like, if you feel good, you feel God. And I just hold that to me so deeply now. Every time I feel good, I basically feel God's presence. It's almost like a hug. So, what do I try to do? I always try to reach the feeling of gratitude and feeling good. And then it's like I feel God because God is good, not like He's a good person. It's more like God equals good. So if you feel good, you feel God. And That's how you know you're aligned. That's how you know you're truly aligned with whatever God's purpose is for you because you feel good. And the opposite means the opposite. That's a word. I'm going to go. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Okay.